he's got it, and he's not afraid to do those Mick Jagger falsettos and making them own, and totally like you have to commit to it. Like you have to like it's like I can make a lot of stand-up comedy references. Like you have to like commit to the bit. If you're half into it, like it's not gonna work. Like he can't like go half-ass at especially those big falsetto parts and outros. You can't half-ass and half effort those, otherwise it's going to be like a parody, an impression to some degree, a karaoke version, but it never is that. It's never that way with Mike. And in fact, I feel like it's the opposite. And I keep touching on how he like sings and even moves on the stage effortlessly. And I love how that's, he brings his own style. Like, you have the stoic people in Tedeschi trucks, the more stoic people, you have the people who are dancing, and you have like the in-betweens. Like I feel like it's Susan, Kebby, and Elizabeth are the most like sort of demonstrative, some of the more demonstrative people. Then you have like Gabe is kind of like in between vibe, chill, but also kind of getting into it at times more. And then you have the Brandons and the Derricks more on like the stoic end. It's like they really kind of complement each other's like personalities and not just like musical abilities.
I love
And rant.
I love being in a spot in Reno where I could actually see Brandon. Usually I'm like seeing his back because I always like to be on that side of the stage where, I can see Derek's guitar. But it was nice to see Brandon like smiling and to see some of his enthusiasm for the material, which is unusual for me to see that, because he's, like you said, he's kind of just, he's a quiet cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little reserved. He's
Yeah.
Really, really nice guy. I've been able to meet him a couple times.
Nice.
Really sweet.
Yeah.
Same. I'm sure part of that must be, I mean, obviously we gather it's, it's personality. We're not judging that, obviously. But I think, as the youngest person in the band, I think there is something to that as well, not trying to be the center of attention or even in any way. So I think those two things are certainly factoring into his stage, presence, demeanor, and all that. But again, like Mike just comes effortlessly. It seems like.
Yeah,
he's a performer.
Then and I've been enjoying the solos that I've heard him getting over this tour. He hasn't gotten a solo maybe every night, but maybe probably every other night or so he's getting some amount of shine and some capacity, and that's super cool. Like bringing the funkiness to the band.
Mm-hmm.